Okay, I think we're getting a different group of folks in. So let's get into it. Here, looks like they're bringing the ball in transition. So, guys, as I was saying with this other group, right, who they did a great job. We never want to let the other team come in our chapel, right? This is our chapel, right? We talk about it at practice. Never want them to come in our chapel and put up a shot. So we're going to stop the ball out here. So if you have the opportunity before it gets inside the lane or this area of the three-point area, you want to go for the ball. And I'd rather you foul them before they're shooting so they get a non-shooting foul. So just be aware of that, right? You guys do a good job of scrambling back. But that's just the thing we're just going to point out as we get into some of these things. So Dylan, you have it, big guy. This happened to us several times where we get the ball. No one's putting any pressure on you. It's one dribble and then a catch it, right? All of you guys who play with me, who have been, in past have had to play big spots, you've kind of gotten by with being able to not have to dribble a whole lot. But let it be clear that every one of you, every person on this team, in order for us to run 5 out, has to be able to dribble the ball, both hands. So if you don't feel comfortable in doing that, those are things you need to work on your own time, right? Because we can't. I don't have a whole practice to do that. We will after we get out of middle school and you guys make middle school teams and we start readjusting. We'll play some games, but we're going to focus a lot on fundamentals. But until then, you guys have to master that. And wouldn't it be nice to have those skills already mastered before your middle school tryouts come? And I can tell you right now, you'll never master ball handling, so you might as well just keep practicing, get at it now to improve your skills, right? It's one of those skills that you can never be too good at. All right. So this team like to set screens up here, and all they're trying to do is just come off here. So you guards that are up here, this happened to Josh, it happened to all of you, where you let the screen set and then you just stop. So I know Pierce hasn't learned this yet, but the rest of you who have been playing with me for a while, when you feel this screen, Pierce has a good position here, and he's got peripheral vision, which means he can see that the screen is coming. So Pierce, what you want to do is you want to take this foot and step over his foot with it. And step hard where your hips hit him in the hips. He will think he will think twice about setting that screen. But we want to take that foot and go across there, right? So anytime someone sets a screen for you, aggression always wins. So, or some screen is setting a screen against you. If you're more aggressive than they are in getting through the screen, you'll win the battle. And honestly, look, this young man here, he's coming to set a screen, but he's not really getting into it. He doesn't want the contact. You can see him hop back as he comes up there. He doesn't want the contact. So if you take that foot and get into the hip, it'll be even softer the next time. Got a shot off. Did we have a hand in his face at all? Yeah. Good job. Got to just know who the shooters are, so if they do that again, we're up on it. So here's the killer, guys. This is what I talk about all the time with this group. You two guys, just know, Dominic, don't touch the ball when it comes through the rim, right? Don't even try to go for it. Whatever position you are in transition, if you're the 4 or the 3, just get to that position, right? And Pierce, if you see it going in, you want to grab this ball before it hits the ground. That's the goal, before it hits the ground. And as you're stepping out of bounds, see, now we're not in transition. So if we catch it right here, it hits the ground, now we're stepping out and passing it, 1-2. They're not set up in press, you see. Only one person is set up in press, and it's Kai. It's this kid here. Right, but now the ball's dead, and now they're setting up. Now they got him here, and you got Kai on the other side. And I need someone back here to help out. So that would be 3 if it's you. If it happens to be you, you need to be aware, oh, he's going to be held up here. But even really, actually, it should be 4. Whoever 4 is should be here. I'd like 3 to get down, so we need 4 back there. But look, 1, you catch it, even though you're there. Look at your backs to the whole, to everybody. So you need to catch it with your back facing the wall over here, not the court. Does that make sense? So if you catch it with your back either facing this way or facing that way, you can't see what's happening. So if your back's facing that way, you can see the whole field. Your field of view is increased. And why is that important? Because look, at here's 2 waiting for you. So you get that pass off quicker. And even still, we're able to get into it. Now, what happened? We have 2 making the pass. And he's got the inside track. So he's open. Who threw the ball in? Xavier, just good job getting down. I don't know. The problem is I don't know who 4. Where is 4? There's 1, 2, 3, and 5. Here you go, 4. You're the rim runner. This should be you coming right here, Dominic. Right down the middle. So if Pierce doesn't get it on the cut through, it's you. So you want to hang out back here if you can. But if you see an open spot and no one's there, go to it. So I can't fault you at all for that, Xavier. I like this aggression. Xavier, I think you had a great game too. Many times I just saw you going to open spots and being aggressive and going after the ball. It was just awesome to see. You did a great job. So here we come, Alex. If you're watching the ball, comes right over your head. So you have an opportunity to pick it off here, but you got to be looking for the ball. All right. And yeah, so this kid used to play for us. So what we taught always is get this ball and push the middle. But he doesn't necessarily want to. Most people don't want to do it because it's not easy to do and it's uncomfortable. I realize that. I realize I'm asking you to do something uncomfortable. But in doing that, you got these lanes to pass to. But don't I make you feel uncomfortable always? That's my goal, is to make you feel uncomfortable, make practice harder than games. Good pressure down there, get a turnover. I like it. So let's back you up a little bit here. Guard. So you see, Dylan, that now you're being asked to have this other role at times, to be the ball handler. So look, you get him here turned, cross him over, but I know that right hand is not fully developed. So you got to work on it. Got to work on it. Look at this pass for a layup right here. Just look. Take a quick peek. So, Dom, I want you to think about it. So, look, guys, we had the ball. Look at the scoring opportunity we have here. We have a scoring opportunity right now. Make that pass. Dominic, step in. I want you to see that, Dominic. There. But if we back away from the basket like that, then the defense recovers. And we're already in the scoring position. Look, Dominic, kick it right back here. And if you're playing the short corner, I think you are, Dominic. I think in this offense we ask you to play short corner. Who's your primary look to? It's this guy here. That's the first read. Alex got traveling. All right. Is that travel, Alex? That probably was. So it's just catch it, Alex. It's just shuffling the feet, right? So practice this at home. Flip the ball to yourself, like the roll, where you get it here, shot fake, and one big dribble instead of that shuffle of the feet. See that? That's because you already have a pivot foot. Or what you can do, Alex, remind me to show you at practice. You can do a split dribble where both feet hit simultaneously and you don't have that 1-2 there. That is what's causing you travel. So you catch it with this as your pivot foot. shot fake, and then you lift that pivot foot before you take off. It's a shuffle. I can help you. We can help sort this out. We'll work on it, Alex. Remind me. All right, here we go. Got subs coming in. So check it out. So you want to be cheating over here a little bit, Pierce? Or whoever's in right now. I don't know if it's Pierce over there or not. Yeah, it's Pierce. Be cheating in over there so we can encourage, and you have to be making this run here, Dylan, to encourage Kai, this player, doesn't have to be Kai, to get over to the sideline. Can't allow him to split us here. And let's go back here. So Alex is playing aside. We should have somebody playing the interceptor here, and I think that is Dominic, right? Dominic, this is your pass to intercept, big guy. So be ready to intercept that. Okay. Okay, Alex. Remember a couple games ago, you did this chop, chop, chop. I like it. Now, take this and step over here, slide over here, instead of rotating your hips, right, in a circle. So what happens is you end up dropping that leg back instead of stepping off and cutting off the lane. I hope that makes sense. So just want to see how you open up your hips there. Oh, did I fast forward past this? I may have missed it. It's right here, maybe. This might be a different series. No, it's right here. Okay, here he comes, Alex. All looks good here, and as he crosses over and starts to go there, slide. Watch those hips. See how you turn and blade. And whoever the other guard is here, you don't need to be looking off. Your job is to step in and help cut this lane off. But this is too passive. And this is too passive. We have to protect the chapel here, guys. So anytime they get penetration, someone needs to step up. Let's see if you get him stepping up here. Yep. And you did a good job, Xavier, stepping up there. No, well, that's weird. So that's not, you shouldn't even be up here, big guy. You should be down here. Ah, I see what's happening. This happened a couple times. 1, 5, probably 4, and 3. And no one knows who's playing where. So you guys have to talk down here. I see Xavier just taking a spot there, so that was good. Working it in. And so, right, so we get the ball here. So this is that ball handling, Dylan. So where do we always want to try to get the ball? To the middle. Where do they beat us when they beat us? It's usually in the middle, right? Where's the last place we want to go? We want to take it down here, 1 or 2 dribbles, and give up our dribble. And now we're in trouble. Make a pass, but against a more aggressive team or a more athletic team, more skilled team, we're not going to get away with that pass. And that's going to be a turnover there. So now's the time to master that. Now's the time to fix it. The time to fix it was months ago. But even still, work it in down here. Brody makes a good pass. Good job, Brody. Good shot, Dylan. Okay, so Brody. We worked on this before, and this is the detail, right? You own this sideline. Nobody can get by you here. So here comes this kid's name's Kai. He gets it. So we're going to not pressure here. We're going to come back here and encourage him to catch the ball under there. We want him to catch the ball there. And then we're going to cut off the sideline. Let's see what happens. Get your hips turned, and now you're chasing. And the press is a mess at this point. And here he comes, coast to coast, and shoots the ball. No one fouls him. Can't shoot the ball, guys. Foul him. All right. And inbounds. Pass across court. Not my favorite pass. Get it down. Even so, you get it down. Look at here. So you just turned into the number 2 guy. Look at here. You passed it and just stood here. What should you always do if you're going to pass it down to that corner on any transition? You got to go. We're looking for a give and go. But still, you get a good look. Someone else stepped up in that spot. And Brody makes a good pass. Brody, you made a bunch of really good passes today. And Pierce got down there aggressive. And I want to just highlight something that Pierce did that's really awesome too. He catches his ball, and he knows he's not in a great spot to shoot it, and he's got people on him. So what does he do? He pauses, he gathers himself, and then he goes up with it. With the aim of making it, not just throwing it at the rim. Pierce is saying to himself, I'm going to make this basket because I like points, and I like scoring. Me too. Now here they go, they're going to split us again. Right, so the person playing the spot, if this is happening, you have to back off a little bit here. Back off into this area so they can get the pass. And we can't let them split us. But let's just, as we were talking about this with Andreas, see how the pass goes? And it's just turning and looking. We want you, as the pass is in the air, running. Now you should be running. And we can slow it down here, but that's just so important. And you can't reach for it. You know you're not going to get that, right? You're not going to get it. So just beat feet down here, and don't waste it. Don't waste the effort because you're out of balance and out of whack. And here comes Brody to kind of get in his way. Check out your arms, guys. A lot of flailing arms here. Just break down, cut them off. Get turned. Stay with it, Brody. Keep putting pressure. Okay, all that was great, Brody. You're responsible for preventing a fast break. Now, let's get back into this conversation about a shell. This is the shell, and this is the chapel, right? We're protecting all this in here. I want you guys to be playing aggressive about right here. So if they catch it and bring it in here, that's when your hands are busy, if it's your guy has it. If he's dribbling around out here, let him dribble. I definitely don't want you guys coming out here, because it just spreads the floor too wide. Look at all this open space for them to work in there, right? So let them do something. Unless they start hitting baskets out here, probably not going to happen. Unless they start doing it, let them have that. So, trying to set that screen. Okay, now Brody fought through the screen. So where's your responsibility, big guy? Split this court, right? Your responsibility is here. All of this. Let's go back to this. Down the middle. Across the free throw lane, you have this and a little bit of overlap there. And Dylan has that. And whoever the other guard is on the other side has this one. And the other low guy on that has that one. And the middle guy has this, right? You see how we all protect this sort of chapel area? If you get out of position, look at this space over here. So if this kid, whose name is Kai, is paying attention, he has like 3 of our guys guarding him. Right? Look at all the space. This kid should be cutting to the basket here. But he doesn't. Look, everyone likes to hang out on the outside. Okay, get it back. Push middle now. Comfortable with the left hand only. And see, I just want to highlight this to you, Dylan. You dribble to this corner because you don't want to take it into the middle. Man, these floors were terrible, weren't they? And then you give up this dribble here. Don't dribble to a trap, a corner, and give up the dribble. You'd have been better off right here crossing over and taking it back to this side. Because look what you have over here. If you're in the middle, you have options. Still, you get it to Brody. Brody gets a look. Now, I remember this so clearly. Okay. And Dominic does a good job coming across here to try to get open. Now, hold it right there. Dominic. Look at one dribble and money. One dribble and money. I'm okay with you taking the shot. I want you to make it. I'd prefer you to shoot a layup. I don't want to discourage you from shooting. So, this is good. So right here, big guy, right? You got it. It's not a hot potato. Sometimes we were playing hot potato. Got it? Just like that drill we do in the beginning. Go up right with big intentions to the basket. Good elevation. Yeah, man. Just got a little overexcited. It's okay. I miss a lot of layups. Okay, here he comes running, sort of unabated. Someone going to stop that shot from getting off. Nope. They make it, and so here's the transition killer. So Xavier, if you're the 5, it comes through that bucket. That's yours. And this will be habit, so you just need to practice, drill, and drill. So right now it's taking too long to get into transition. So it's bouncing. It just takes a long time. 1, ball hits the ball. 2, 3. I'm here. I'm screaming at you. Get it going. And you're the 3, so you should be across here, not hanging out there. We have a 2. The 2's over there. Got to get it to him, and Dominic should be over here. But see what happens, guys, when you kind of just run your own thing, it starts to break down a little bit. But look, 3 got, someone else went and filled that 3 spot, and maybe that was Brody. Maybe Brody is supposed to be the 3. Let's go back here. Maybe you are the 4. I think you're 3 most of the game. So you got to catch a free throw line extended, Dylan. So let's go back and review this then. Catch a free throw line extended. Got a little bit of pressure. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay. If Dominic's a 4, I'm okay with that. You tell me. Who's playing a short corner here? Is it Pierce? Okay, so Dominic, your first read is, when you catch this ball, your first read is here. You're playing catch with the short corner. The short corner and this high post are the guys playing catch back and forth. So I want you to gadget, pivot to the inside, so pivot that way, and hit. You know that he's going to be opposite of wherever you catch it, almost always, Xavier. So if you catch it on this side, short corner is going to be coming at you that direction for a quick pass and a layup. If you catch it on this side, he's going to be coming at you from this side, okay? This actually kind of breaks my heart a little bit. It definitely breaks my soul. Okay, here you go. You caught it. Feet are set, kind of. Feet are set right there. And look, why? Guys, when you shoot it, you should be going, if anything, you should be landing on this side of the arrow, not on this side. That fading away, and I won't be surprised if it's short. Yep. Yep. And that's what happens. And we've been working together a long time, big guy. You just got to practice that. It's a decision. It's a conscious decision. It's a choice, right? Last of human freedoms. And they make this basket. And here we go. We need to be in transition, and we're not in transition. And so this happened with this group several times, where we just settled for this. And you saw it when we ran transition, how quickly it was we scored. All right? So when you do your own thing, you're playing an individual sport. When you execute the game plan of the team, it's a team sport, and you're successful. It's the only difference. And turnover. Okay, that's that. So you just see, compare some of those different plays, right? With the where you executed and where you were in the right place where you needed to be during our offense or transition, and times when you weren't. And there's a difference, right? There's just a difference. And you're just mastering basics.